Hey everybody, this is Lori with Budget with Me, Lori. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, already subscribed, welcome back. So today we will be cash planning my paycheck that I will be receiving on December 15th, Monday, and I am filming this video. It is Saturday, so the Saturday before. I've already went through my paycheck and I figured out, the portion that I'm paying for my mortgage, my cell phone is due within this pay period, car warranty, some insurance for my home, life insurance. I set aside money inside of my checking account for gas, so I still budget for it, but I don't take the cash out because I get paid for using my card. So why not do that if you already need gas anyway? Get paid for it. So anyway, gas is also set aside. The budget for gas is set aside in there. I have a little buffer, and then I just leave a little bit of money in there just in case. What else is in there? I put aside about $80 for online shopping, and I'm sending $25 to my Cash App. So after that's said and done, I am cash planning the rest. So that leaves me with $619 to cash plan with. So first up, of course, there's always more bills that need to be paid because why not? And this is coming from my bill binder. So this is not my monthly bills. This is bills that I pay every 3 months, which is quarterly, and once a year, which would be annually. So there is, so I'm going to start this way. I don't have no room here. Make some room for myself. Sorry, y'all. I needed a sip of coffee. All right, let me make some room. So streaming is a bill that I pay annually, and it is not due until I believe like April or March, somewhere around there. Currently we have $60 in there. I pay about $255, I think. Yeah, I pay $255, and that's just for once a year. So it averages out to be about $20 a month. So I already have $60 in there. So I'm just going to add 20 out of this pay for my streaming services. This was fully funded and paid for the year. My taxes for our state, my car, I know it says registration, but it's actually car insurance. That was fully funded last month. So I paid, or I'm sorry, at the beginning of December. And I pay this every 3 months. So I made that last payment on the 1st. That's been fully funded. So I'm not going to worry about that for this paycheck. It is not due again until, I believe, February. The same with life insurance. That was fully funded and paid on the 1st as well. And this is every 3 months that I pay this too. My Blink services, that was fully funded and paid in the year. That's in around August, that's due. And I pay that once a year. So that has been paid for the year. BJ's Costco. So this is a bill that is once a year as well. It's actually coming up at the end of this month. I have to renew it. So I think it's about $70 to renew. And that's just for the year. And so currently I have 10, 20, 30, 40, $50. So we need about $20 more for this. So I get nervous. I don't want to have the exact, I want a little bit over it. So I don't know. I'm just going to do $22 for BJ's. So that way I can pay it and it'll already be renewed before the year is up. It'll be renewed for 2026. My thing keeps getting caught on this. All right, so I don't pay, this was from when I paid my cell phone bill in cash. I no longer do that. And then this is just my extra debt payment. It's not directed towards a specific debt. I just save a little bit here and there. I don't think I'm gonna add anything to it out of this pay, but I just want to count it. So we have 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and $70. I'm sorry, guys. I paused because I was trying to see if my phone was recording or not. So it is $70 in there. Like I said, this is not for anything in particular right now. So I'm just going to leave that alone. So let's just move that to the side. And then we are going to move along to my wallet. All right, so I have currently left, at least I have some left over. That's good. I've been struggling the past few months with having any left over. So we have $1 in my me envelope. There is, let's see, nothing in coffee, nothing in eating out. Groceries has $1 left. Household has $3 left. So that's about $5 we have left. So that's good. And of course we have some change in here that needs to go into the change jar. Oh, what am I closing this for? What am I closing this for? Okay, so what are we going to do? So now I'm going to write down my wallet. I am going to already give myself $100. I know that for my manicure and pedicure. The next category would be coffee. Eating out is next. Groceries is next. Household is next. And then miscellaneous is last. Let's see here. All right, so out of 619, we are sending $42 to the bills binder. So then we are now going to subtract 42 from 619. And that leaves us with 577. And all right, so I've already taken away $100 for myself. Groceries, I'm going to give myself $150. So we're going to subtract that. That leaves us with 327. Household, I'm going to give myself just $30. I don't think that we need too much. Let me see. Yeah, $30 should be fine. Eating out, I'm going to give myself $10. Oh, and then coffee. Let's just say I want a coffee a week. And that the most expensive coffee that I usually get is from Starbucks, and that's like $7 and some change. So if I'm trying to cut back, maybe I'll treat myself once a week. That'll be, the week I get paid, and then the following week in between. So I'm just going to give myself, rounded up, $8 a week. So that'll be 16. Let's look at it like that. I don't think I'm gonna give any miscellaneous this time around. Let me just go back. So all right, so 100 plus 116 plus 10 plus 150 plus 30, that's 306. So 577 minus 306 is 271 left. And now we are going to move to my high priority binder. And it's been a minute since I've given my kids or myself any money to go towards their high yield savings account and my Roth IRA. Just because I've been trying to, mainly save up for my my emergencies, because I wanted to have 1,000 saved in that emergencies account before the year's out. Let me see. All right, so I'm going to write down the categories that I want to actually pay attention to out of this pay. Let's see. So we'll do high priority right here. So Alicia, Jaden, Roth IRA, definitely heating. I pay oil heat, so it is about due. It's about time to get some more. So we're definitely going to want that down. What do we have in there now? We have like is it $60 or $50? We have $60 in here now. Let me just put this to the side. Hold on for just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so back to what I was doing. So this is my high yield binder, my high priority binder, not my high yield, my high priority binder. And I'm just jotting down the categories that I want to pay attention to out of this paycheck for this pay period. So I stopped at heating, and I think it's about, how much is a gallon? Or 50 gallons. I think it's $2.52. So we already have in heating $60. So if I do minus 60, that's $192. And then home maintenance, I'm not going to touch this category, but we do have $75 for home maintenance in here already, I believe. 50, 65, 75. So yes, you already have 75 for home maintenance. I am not going to add anything in here out of this pay. But for car maintenance, I have to get my oil change and my tires rotated on Monday as well. So we are going to put some in here. The good thing is I think I already have the exact amount that I need. So we have $50, $75, and $80. So it's like $75 or something like that for the oil change. I feel like that's what they said. Um, did they say that? $69. So, but I just feel it makes me nervous. So I want to still put, I don't want to have just enough. I want to have like a little extra. So yeah, I mean, okay. What do we have in there? We have $80 for car maintenance. It's about $70. So I'm gonna add I was gonna add 20. I was thinking about 20, but because we already have 80, it's only about $70. I'm just gonna add 10 because I'm really trying to like focus on my emergencies account. So that'll work. Now I'm not gonna add for vet. Emergencies. Okay, so for emergencies, we have, this is wrong because I just added $100 in there. So, and then it just got interest hit. So it's like $606 or something in there. So this is wrong. But it's like 600 or something dollars in there. And then we have in cash 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. I'm going to have to update my trackers when I do the actual cash stuffing. So 631. That we currently have for emergencies. And then Christmas. I'm pretty much done Christmas shopping. I want to get a couple more things. But we have $200 in its high yield savings. I've already purchased some gifts. And then we have $50 in cash. I'm basically done. And I gotta transfer this some money over to my credit card from here. But until I do that, I'm still gonna put down what we have. All right, so this is done. I think that's all I want to focus on out of this binder for now. Okay, let's see what we are working with. So we have $271 left after I've assigned money within my wallet. Now, Miss Alicia, who is in Cancun, living it up right now, or she's not in Cancun, she's in Punta Cana. She has $277 in there now. Okay, she has, I'm gonna give $5 for each of us for now. And then Christmas, I'm kind of basically done. I don't know. Let's see what we got. We have 192. We have 15 plus 192 plus 10. That's 217. So 271 minus 217 is $54. I do have to get a couple more gifts, but I think I can do that out of the money that I have in there now. All right, we're gonna take 25 and put it into Christmas. That leaves us with $29. think I wanted to, I guess I can't, put any of my low priority binder as of right now, because the things that the categories that I was going to work in my low priority binder is kind of the buffer that I have for online shopping. Like I want to buy another planner for the year 2026. So, and a couple of hair things. So that's what I'm doing with that. So let's do, I'll just do the 29 and call it a day. Let's see. 15 plus 192 plus 10 plus 29 plus 25 is 271, which leaves us with $0 remaining. So we just zeroed out my budget, which is what we wanted to do. We wanted to give every dollar a job and every coin has a purpose. So that is it. If anything changes, because sometimes I like to marinate on it when I do my cash planning. So that's why I always do my budget a few days before, because I might end up I'll think about it in my brain, and as I'm thinking throughout the days, I might want to change some stuff around. But as of right now, this is what the budget is looking like for my binders. So yeah, I do have a question, guys, if you've made it this far. I don't think, to be quite honest with you, I am going to hit my 1K goal for my emergency fund at the end of the year. Like I said, it's a little over $600 in there. What do I do? Let me know down in the comments. I do have my 52-week saving challenge that I have not been working on in quite a bit. To be quite honest with you, I had to take from here again a few months ago, only because I wasn't completely done, but I was very, very close. I paid on my escrow so that my mortgage wouldn't go up for the following year. And that was back in, I think, August that I did that. So I pulled at least $300 from here, a little over $300, so that my mortgage would stay, how it is now. I pulled about a little over $300 from here, and that's what made my mortgage, stay how it was. Do you think I should empty the rest of this to go towards my emergency fund, or start completing it again and try to finish it, add to it and just try to finish it? Do you think I should do that, or just continue to work on it? I think that I also will take this. It's not completely full, but it's like up to here. Take this and cash it in, and this will go towards my emergency fund. I definitely know that I'm going to do that. I don't know how much it is. The last time I filled this up, it was about $69.20. So roughly $70. That'll be helpful. And then I have this, where it was over $100 in here, but I gave half of to my son, because I promised him I would pay him if he did something for me. And then I went and got change. So there's a 20 somewhere in here. So it's about a little over 50 or something left, or maybe 50 left. Maybe I can add to that, or should I just continue to try to fill this box up and maybe add it to my emergency when that's filled? And then I also have these saving challenges that I have not worked on in a good while. They're not completed, but should I still try to complete them, or add it to my savings? I hate not completing something. I hate when I say I'm going to do something and I do it. Like, I don't like that. When I say I'm going to do something, I try my hardest and make sure I do it. Now, I said that I was going to have $1,000 saved at the end of the year for my emergency fund. I said I was going to do that. But I also said I wanted to complete all my challenges. So what do? Do I take the uncompleted challenges and then just put it all into my 1K challenge and then start for what would you guys do? Let me know down in the comments, what would you do, please? Okay, well, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Saturday. And I will see you again in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.